Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga lessons para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas!
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Alright, what you have just seen was the infomercial of the Department of Education, and it is asking us if handa ba tayo for school year 2020-2021. Some of us would answer that with a resounding yes, while others would just respond with a smile. After the onset of this terrible pandemic, our dear Secretary of Education, Secretary Leonor Biones, has always been very optimistic by saying that we are ready. This is the reason why we have been having webinars week after week, just to make sure that we can deliver come August 24th. And of course, here in Buhangin District, we will not allow our learners to be left behind, which is why we are having this week-long Buhangin District training on learning management system. This is to make sure that we are capacitated and ready for school year 2020-2021. So to begin, allow me to greet our school's division superintendent, Sir Reynaldo M. Villana, CESO 5. Our public schools district supervisor, Dr. Arlenor T. Abelardo, the 17 school heads of Buhangin District, and to all the teachers of Buhangin District who are watching right now. Good morning and welcome to our fourth day of our week-long district webinar. I am Robert Rodriguez Espana from Tiawat Echeverria Elementary School, and I am your moderator for today. Talking about handa na ba tayo, I have to say that there are many aspects to this question. First is, are the teachers capacitated? We can honestly say that we are, because we have been having webinars for months now. Another aspect to look at are the modules and the learning materials, which we can say that some are ready and some are on the final stages of quality assurance. Lastly, our stakeholders and parents will be the ones supervising our learners most of the time during this new normal situation. Do they already know what modality will the school adopt, the processes, and how things will be done come August 24th? I can say that in my school, in the Echeverria Elementary School, that is our target for the next 2 weeks. We will be having parents and guardians orientation regarding the processes and the modality. Of course, this wouldn't be possible if not for my very active and very visionary principal of the Echeverria Elementary School. Of course, during our guardians and parents orientation, we will be following the health guidelines of POH and IATF. This wouldn't be possible again because if not for my principal who always thinks ahead to make sure everything is well taken care of. And by the way, she happens to be our training manager today. Guys, let me introduce to you the visionary principal of the Echeverria Elementary School, Ma'am Mary Jermaine B. Alberto. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Sir Waro. To our Regional Director, Dr. Evelyn R. Fecalvero, CESO 4, Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Maria Inesi Asuncion, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Reynaldo Emiliana, CESO 5, Buhangin District Supervisor, Dr. Arlenor T. Abelardo, School Administrators of the 17 schools of Buhangin, resource speakers for today, who will share their expertise in the field of LMS, and teachers who are actively watching us from home and school. A pleasant morning to everyone and welcome to our fourth day of district webinar of LMS. For the past days of our continued support and wavering commitment to several webinars, the question marks found on top of our heads are now turning into light bulbs. A light bulb moment that will allow and inspire us teachers to move forward, adapt to change, and make progress. Despite the COVID-19 maladies that plague the world today, this has brought awareness to new possibilities, perspectives, and practices to our educators in reshaping and reviving our education system. First of all, it has brought us the new opportunities and challenges and abruptly changed the roles of teachers, parents, and students. The need for autonomous learning requires the teachers the paradigm shift to be designers and facilitators instead of being the sage on the stage. It is indeed a lesson learned from the sudden disappearance of the traditional classroom stage and the isolation of each learner in his, her own space should drive us teachers to unlearn old habits and acquire new skills of online learning engagement. To this pandemic, the teachers are now more driven with commitment and passion in realizing the online learning execution. Thus, the Buhangin district is now conducting a learning management system webinar to take advantage of the technology in upgrading our learning and teaching skills as part of a professional growth and widening of our horizons. A learning management system is a web page software used to plan, implement, and assess a specific learning process. It is emerged directly from the practice of e-learning and is created for convenient administration, documentation, tracking, reporting, automation, and delivery of educational courses, training programs, or learning and development programs.
There you go, fellow teachers of Buhangin District. Our day will be surely filled with new things to learn from our Buhangin District training on LMS Day 4. As of the moment, we will be having our Makabayan song. Right after that, we will give praises to our Maker. So to everybody, stay tuned.
Ako ay Pilipino, ang dugo'y maharlika. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the
Isayas 21, talata. Ako'y sa iyo, huwag kang matakot. Ako ang inyong Diyos. Hindi ka dapat mangamba. Palalakasin kita at tutulungan. Iingatan at ililigtas. Manalangin natin. Amang makapangyarihan sa lahat, sinasamba at pinagpapulihan namin ang inyong pangalan. Lubos ang aming paniniwala, tiwala sa inyong kadakilaan at kapangyarihan. Luwalhati sa inyong kaharian. Panginoon, kami po'y nagkakasala, naging mahina sa tukso at makamundong pagnanasa. Hinihiling namin ang inyong kapatawaran at awa. Linisin niyo ang aming mga puso at alisin ang inggit, kapalaluan at kalapastangan. Mahal naming Diyos, kami po ay natatakot at nababagisa dahil sa banta nitong pandemya na dulot ng COVID-19. Subalit kami ay nananalig sa inyong mga salita na hindi kami dapat matakot o mangamba dahil kayo ang aming lakas, tutulong, iingat at magliligtas sa amin. Buo ang aming loob at iwala sa inyong poon. Ang aming pagpapatuloy nitong aming webinar makadagdag sa aming dunong at kaalaman upang maging handa kami sa lahat ng aming gagawin. Ito ang aming dinadasal sa ngalan ni Jesus na aming tagapagligtas. Amen.
De Luna,
Present!
Herrera,
Present!
Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga lessons para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
And we're back. Thanks for tuning in into our district webinar day 4. Just to remind those who have just tuned in, just like the previous days, we will be picking our top 5 early birds for our watch advocates. And if you will be chosen, you will receive 50 pesos load and a certificate of recognition. So later on, we will be flashing our attendance link. So make sure that you watch out for that. And now, we will begin with our training proper. I'd like to invite everybody to get up and dance along with the teachers from Tiawan Elementary School with their Energizer.
Wow! Kay DJ Pulpul pala yan. Pa-share it naman!
Powered by DJ Momo Exclusive. Let's go! Arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo, hacho mami, esos movimientos arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo. Y si se pone de parte, que quiere toma, dale, toma, dale, toma, 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 dale, toma, dale, toma, dale. ¿Le gusta esto? Entonces dale.
There you go. If you join them in their energizer, that would surely pump up your blood all over your body and make you more alert, preparing you for our webinar today. Of course, I'd like to recognize our dancers from Tiawan Elementary School. We have Ma'am Candy Pareño, Ma'am Grace Ampo, Ma'am Cecil Alburo, Ma'am Mary Ann Carganilla, Ma'am Charisma Cachero, Ma'am Globeline Cuevas, and the newest member of the Awagian team, Ma'am Shara May Salas. Teachers, thank you so much for that energizer.
And right now, we will be flashing the attendance link for our morning session as well as the evaluation link. Take note that the attendance link will only be available up to 10 a.m. Also, your attendance and your evaluations from day one until tomorrow will be the basis for your certificate.
Also, on our day one, we had 463 participants, 447 participants on day two, and 435 participants on day three. So we are inviting everybody to tune in as we are expecting 560 participants. Also, don't forget that our top 5 watch advocates will receive 50 pesos load and a certificate of recognition. So, log in your attendance now. We will also be flashing our Padlet link. So if you have a question suddenly pops up in your head, hit our Padlet link and send us your question. Because our training manager here, Ma'am Mimi, will surely satisfy your queries. Right now, we will be hearing some learning insights from what has transpired yesterday. Let's hear it from Ma'am Josephine G. Urbano from San Isidro Elementary School.
To our school's division superintendent, Dr. Reynaldo M. Giliana, to our district supervisor, Dr. Arlinor T. Abelardo, to all our administrators, fellow participants, a pleasant good morning. Allow me to share my learning insight about yesterday's topic. As we all know, most countries has been beset with COVID-19 pandemic, how it affects the growth economic of affected country and the psychosocial of a person. Challenged by this situation, the DepEd continues its commitment to cater the academic need of the children through its basic education learning continuity. The role of the parents in pursuing this mission is vital since they are very much involved in achieving the goal of learning continuity. Their guidance and encouragement is needed to manage and inspire their children to be resilient and to persevere despite the challenges that we are facing right now. The class program that is being designed for the new normal school year shows the collaborative effort of the parents and teachers is important to attain the learning competences that the child must acquire regardless of the modality of learning he or she chooses. The launching of the Facebook page of the Davao City Kindergarten Hub is a good way to gear up for the new normal class. It opens a communication between teacher and parents or guardians to help clear up all the doubts and fears that has been bothering us. The different learning delivery modalities offered to the learners gives the opportunity to the parents to choose which modality is suited to her child or present situation. Though, whatever modality parent may choose, it all sum up as blended learning because learners will be provided the same modules regardless of the LDM they choose. As the goal of the DepEd that no child will be left behind, children with no cell phone, television, radio can still access the LDM through the help of barangay officials because they are also part of the mission to extend education especially to learners situated in remote area. What amazed me is that despite the worries and agitation brought by this pandemic, the talent and versatility of educators manifested in a different perspective, no difficult task, and hard time for everyone involved in this mission, not even music, arts, PE, and health teachers. Their love for music, arts, PE, and health pushed them to give more of what they can do to be effective in teaching such subject whatever platform they are using. I believe with God's mercy and grace, we will win this fight against the unseen enemy. No opponent can seize the desire of an educator to spread knowledge and love to our learners. Thank you, and once again, good morning.
Those are great insights, Ma'am Urbano. Hopefully, our viewers too have the same realizations. Now, a message from Jesselyn B. De La Cuesta, one of the Education Program Supervisor, Region 11, Regional Coor for SPED SPSA, SPS, MAPE, live from Digos City.
All right, while waiting for Ma'am De La Cuesta, let's read some shoutouts from our YouTube channel. We have from Ma'am Daryl Regala. She said, "Good morning, watching from Acacia Elementary School." We also have from Ma'am Maria Nympha Rosel. Sabi niya, "Good morning po." We also have from Ma'am Lucita A. Tropico. She said, "Good mayong buntag sa tanan from Buhangin Central po. Stay safe, everyone." We also have from Ma'am Dorotea Ariate. Sabi niya, "Good morning po from Buhangin Central Elementary School and SPED Center." We also have Desiree Sinugbuhan. "Good morning, watching from Dumanlas Elementary School." From Ma'am Charmaine Lara Balansag. "Good morning, watching from PS Carriado Elementary School." And from Ma'am Chai Omilyon, "Ohio gozaimasu," waiting from Buhangin Central Elementary School and SPED Center. Also, a while ago, I said that for our day one, we had 463 participants. For day 2, we had 447 participants. And for day 3, we had 435 participants. However, we are expecting 560 evaluations po. Sa day 1, 463 lang po ang nag-submit. For day 2, 447 lang po. And for day 3, 435 lang po. So if you have forgotten to do our evaluation, please do check our links, evaluation links. Because if you don't have your evaluation for the 5 webinars or 5-day webinar, you won't receive your certificate even if meron po kayong attendance from day 1 to day 5. So while waiting for Ma'am De La Cuesta, I would like to acknowledge our training management team headed by our Public School District Supervisor, Ma'am Arlinor T. Abelardo. Our overall training manager, we have Ma'am Maria Ligaya R. Romero. We also have our training manager here. Last Monday, we have Ma'am Lisa Ann T. Ebron. Last Tuesday, our training manager, we have Ma'am Judy May C. Umapoy. Yesterday, our training manager was Sir Florendo U. Jacinto. And today, my partner here, our training manager, we have Ma'am Mary Jermaine B. Alberto. And for tomorrow, our training manager is Ma'am Corazon G. Caballes. This time, we have Ma'am De La Cuesta. Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, good morning to Buhangin Central or anong district yan? Buhangin
Hello.
Central.
Yes po, from Buhangin Central po. Good morning po.
Yes, good
Buhangin
morning.
District po.
Yes. Actually, I'm here in Digos. Nisod lang ko aning sakyanan kay para mag-give message and to give inspiration to the teachers, the SPED teachers of Buhangin Central. Kining Buhangin, I cannot say no to this kasi actually ang Buhangin dako kay supported of SPED. In fact, ang active kaayo ang inyong district pag-disseminate sa ato ang mga about SPED natin. So, I would like to congratulate the sino nga ang supervisor dyan? Kay Sir
Abelardo po, Dr. Arlinor T. Abelardo.
Kay Sir Ma'am Arlene, kay Sir Asuncion, lahat yan siya as in SPED. Talagang in love yan sa SPED natin. So, kailangan talaga magbigay tayo ng suporta ngayon. So, ang akin lang is meron tayong mga online na mga learning. Kailangan yung mga sign language ilagay natin sa gilid, no? Para makita natin naman sa mga HID natin. Emphasize natin 'yan kasi para maintindihan nila kung mag-online tayo. So, again, congratulations for the job well done. Dito lang din ako. Para makita ko rin ang inyong mga event na ngayong araw. As far as I know, it's a 1-week affair or at 1-week activities na mangyayari sa Buhangin Central District. So again, congratulations and thank you very much. I hope sana in person nandyan ako sa inyo. Diba? So, sir, ma'am, nasunod
Yes,
na lang
ma'am.
pag wala ang COVID. Permi man kumuanha sa district sa Buhangin kay murag lab man gina nako tiyang lugara kay halos tanan mga DWG nako gikan gud dihang lugara. Kay si sir kay dili gina siya mo dili sa mga mag-request na gani ko diha di guna mo dili og si ma'am. So again, hope to see you soon after the COVID and congratulations for your district LMS training. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ma'am De La Cuesta.
Once again,
Yeah.
she is live from Vigo City po. So thank you so much for taking the time, Ma'am De La Cuesta, for giving
Yes.
us a message.
You're welcome. Bye for now.
So right now, our resource speaker will be sharing to you the instructional learning plan matrix for the SPED team. And aside from that, we will also see the distance learning modality simulations, particularly for printed modular distance learning. So, for schools who are going to adopt printed modular as their distance learning modality come August 24th, do tune in and take notes because this will surely be a big help for you. But before that, let's hear from our training manager about the reason behind the simulation. Mamimi, what's the rationale behind this?
Simulations are instructional scenarios where the learner is placed in a world defined by the teacher. They represent a reality in which learners interact. The teacher controls the parameters of this world and uses it to achieve the desired instructional results. Now, why is simulation needed? Simply because it solves real world problems safely and efficiently. It provides important method of analysis which is easily verified, communicated, and understood.
All right, there you go. Simulations are indeed necessary because it gives us idea on what will possibly happen when August 24th comes. Right now, let's hear some important information regarding the instructional learning plan matrix for the SPED team as well as their LDM simulations.
After the After the three simulations, we will be hearing some feedbacks from our class observer, a master teacher one of Buhangin Central Elementary School, Ma'am Cherry P. Kanda, SPED team. Take it away, Ma'am Kanda.
De Luna,
Present!
Herrera,
Present!
Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga lessons para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Good morning, everyone. Before I'm going to start, I would like to extend my thanks to the Regional SPED Supervisor, Ma'am Jesseline de la Cuesta. Thank you, Ma'am, for being with us. And of course, thank you for our Public Schools Division District Supervisor, Dr. Arlinorti Abelardo. Good morning. And our SPED consultant, Mr. Florendo U. Jacinto. I also would like to recognize, of course, the very active moderator for today, Sir Waro, and the training manager, of course, Mamimi, and the rest of the team here. Since day one, their names were not mentioned, I guess, and they were not specially mentioned in the beginning of any program. So I would like to the DepEd unit, the district unit head of technology. We have Sir Rickmar, Ganun Salama. We have Sir Edgar. We have, of course, the management director. We have Ma'am Joy Romero. We have Sir Nor Hamid, and a lot of teachers here, Sir Marlon, and we are very glad to have here two visitors, administrators, Ma'am Cora and Mamay Nabay. Salamat sa pag-anhi. And of course, I would like also to thank and greet our Father Principal, Mr. Albert Lumpas. Okay, so I'll start now. Of course, thank you the eyes sa nagpagwapa na mo. Steady kayo, no? Kaya wala talk show lang. So nagpagwapa na mo si Sir Edwin Alcuseba, salamat kayo. Since day one, libreng makeup. So kung gusto mo magka-libreng makeup, pag volunteer lang mo tomorrow, mag-live, okay na kayo. Okay, but let's get serious this time. Okay. So, are you up for today's topic? Okay, now, March 17, 2020 had placed the learning delivery of the Department of Education in a full stop. Everyone was caught unaware, surprised, and doubts, fears, inadequacies occupied the heart and mind of every individual. Much more for the learners with special needs. It was a time where we could ask, is this the end? But nobody's able to find an answer. got to move on. We got to continue living amidst this pandemic. And we're starting first gear, second gear, and soonest to full gear. I'm pretty sure we will meet a lot of stumbling blocks on the full gear. But together, let's just take a break and find another way out. For the Special Education Division of Buhangin District, this is our way. Okay, our instructional learning plan matrix. Of course, for the objectives. So we have here, we'll start with to enroll learners with disabilities, and we use the remote enrollment that lasted from June 1 to July 31, and we are expecting for 100% enrollment. Then, we are going to assign learners to their respective classes. Thus, we have to distribute our enrollees by disability and age. And that would last August 3 to 7. All learners were assessed in all areas, and we are going to validate the preferred learning delivery modality. Then we are going to accomplish needed forms and documents. And what are those needed forms? Of course, we have here, and this would be for the timeline, this would be from September 1 to September 5. So we have the learner's profile. Can you see it on screen? Then we have the assessment report. And we have the individual educational plan. After which, starting September 8 to September 12, an IEP meeting with the team shall be set. And who are the members of the team? The SPED teacher, the parent or guardian, or the significant others. And who are the significant others? The significant others are those persons who live with the child, together with the child in one house, just like the grandparents, the aunts, the cousins, who had a direct contact with the child, where we could get ample information of the child. Of course, the child, if he is capable of answering questions and if he can communicate. The principal, the guidance coordinator, other professionals, and the regular teacher for mainstream. And by the way, this IEP meeting and the assessment shall be done virtually, no face-to-face. After which, there will be an orientation of parents of the new learning delivery, and they will be oriented of their role in the new norm. Okay? Then, the self-directed modules and the signing of IEP, the distribution of the self-directed modules and the signing of the IEP shall be done. That would take place by September 12. Then, that would follow the utilization of the crafted self-directed modules. That would be, of course, year-round, which would start on September 15, 2020. The master teachers and the administrators can still monitor and give technical assistance to SPED teachers virtually. Meaning to say, if the teachers are teaching online, then the principal can join them online. Or the master teacher, whoever the class observer assigned is. That would happen year-round. After that, there will be a retrieval of answered module and the distribution of succeeding module. One module is equivalent to 1 week tasks. So the module will be accomplished weekly. After that, of course, there will be tracking and recording of pupils' individual performance. And that would also be year-round. Now, I would like to emphasize that this matrix, learning delivery matrix plan is designed for the learners of Buhangin Central Elementary School SPED Center. Any learning delivery plan shall vary depending on the classification of the place according to IATF. And of course, we are going to consider the safety protocols and the availability of internet connection. Okay? Then, of course, I am going to show you the sample of the class program. Okay, can you see it on screen? Okay, that's the class program. So the class program would, as you can see it, if I have 12 students, because we need to make the class program and we have to comply with the required 360 minutes, right? Okay, so to do that, example, I have 12 students, then I'm going to divide that into two. Or depending on who among my students have internet connectivity and who among have no internet connection. Those with internet connectivity will have printed module plus online, and those without connectivity would be printed module plus call or the offline. Okay. For in that example, it states there from 8 o'clock, if your official time is from 8 to 5, 8 to 8:30 would of course be preparation. 8:30 to 9:30 would be individual instruction. So if I have 12 students, I would assign one student per hour. And that hour would include the learning process, the teaching learning process, and the orientation with the parents after the teaching learning process. Not just orientation, but feedbacking with the parents. So in this modality, it is not only the learners who are learning, but the parents as well. The parents will not be learning the red color or the yellow color, but they will be learning how to deal with their kids. Okay. Then we also have the tracking form, the monitoring form, individual performance monitoring form. So it states there, Module 1. After Module 1, the learning competency for that week. What are the learning competency objectives? So there will be one objective per day. Then what is the result of what is their performance tasks? What is their result of their performance? How do the child perform? If it is a paper pencil test, what's the score of the learner? Then for the remarks, since this is SPED learners, we will write there, is the child doing the task independently, or is the child doing the tasks with maximum or minimum assistance? The last template would be I forgot. Mauni siya ang ingay. The orientation, yes. We have the orientation and distribution of module record. Why do we have to record this? Ano kailangan man nato i-record pa? Because we have to track who among our learners are religiously getting the module and who among our learners are returning the answered module regularly. That's it. Okay. Now let's talk about the curriculum. Unsa man ang gamito na module? Napagin module, ma'am? This would be the possible questions after my talk, pero answeran na nato daan. On curriculum, the Special Education Division will be utilizing the most essential learning competencies of the general education. Why? Because the central office haven't given yet out the official competencies that shall be used by the special education division. For learners with disability or difficulty mainstreamed or included in the general class, they will be using the same modules used by the general learners in the grade level they belong. The special education teacher shall then make a follow-up with the performance and coping capacity of the learners and extend appropriate intervention and support needed. For learners with disability in the self-contained class, they will be utilizing the most essential learning competencies of the kindergarten level for early intervention and grade 1 for the primary level. Considering the case of these learners, not all competencies shall be taken. Instead, the most essential of the most essential learning competencies. Hence, the following modules or lessons are prepared. The Special Education Division of Region 11, through the leadership of Ma'am Jesselyn de la Cuesta, Education Supervisor for SPED, MAPE, SPA, and SPS, have initiated for the creation of lesson exemplars and activity sheets for learners with disabilities, specifically for learners with autism, spectrum disorder, hearing impairment, visual impairment, intellectual disability, learning disability, and emotional behavior disorder. Davao City Division is assigned for the development of lesson exemplars and activity sheets for learners with autism spectrum disorder, in which 3 teachers from Buhangin District, namely Riza C. Merto, Arian Cesar Alipio, and Cherry Kanda, are members of the team and served as writer, illustrator, and in-house content evaluator, respectively. As of the moment, learning exemplars and activity sheets in the first quarter were done and submitted to LRMDS for further evaluation and validation. Aside from the above stated material, the Division of Davao City, through the leadership of Dr. Junito O. Galan, Division Coordinator for Special Education, had initiated the local development of modules for parents' utilization, or we call it individual homeschool plan. Self-directed modules for parents are developed for learners with autism spectrum disorder, hearing impairment, visual impairment, learning disability, intellectual disability, and for transition class. The following teachers served as writers. So, Buhangin District is very lucky. Kadaghanan mga SPED teachers diri mga bright, mga writers. Yes. No, di ba? Pakpak mo diha. The following teachers serve as writers in their field of specialties. We have Risa C. Merto, Mary Jill Amper, Joseph Edwards Galion, Christine Angela Alfaro, Irene Leones, John Maligmat, Gemma Arapo, Christine Mary Pidato, Antoinette Berdera, Cheryl Antoinette Sikaw, Eriam Sweet Foliante, Maria Leonora Barro, Nympha Torifiel, and Marlon Bulodo. Evaluators are Shera May Langi and Cherry Kada, while Arian Cesar Alipio served as illustrator. To date, modules in the first quarter are still in the process of evaluation and to be submitted to LRMDS for validation. The team, together with Dr. Galan, are positive that we can utilize the modules in due time. In addition, the Department of Education Central Office is on its way to the completion of digital lessons and conversion of ABM to inclusive format with audio and sign language for the learners with hearing difficulty. Lucky enough, Antoinette S. Berdera, a SPED teacher of Buhangin Central Elementary School SPED Center, served as one of the frontliners in the realization of such projects. So congratulations, Buhangin District, full of writers, full of evaluators are here in Buhangin. So lucky, the administrators are very lucky, and of course, the learners are very lucky. Okay, now, for you to have a glimpse and a real picture of how the learning modality will be done, we will be showing videos, which starts with the disorientation of parents and distribution of modules. That would be followed by the utilization of the modules through a simulation. There will be three simulators. First simulator would be Ma'am Antoinette Verdera. She will show you printed module class online with accommodation for learners with hearing difficulty. Second simulator would be Christine Angela Alfaro, and she will simulate printed module class online for children with autism primary level, self-contained. Third simulator would be Nympha Aiturifiel. She will simulate printed module class offline. After which, a video on the process of the retrieval of the answered module and the distribution of the new module shall take place. I would like to inform everyone that videos seen that involve minors or children have full consent of the parents. After the videos will be played, you will be with me again for the feedback. Okay? So enjoy watching.
Mana na kau? Ako sa una ako. Mamatay man sa tayo. Ayan. Kita. Diri. 違った
do is to follow me. Okay? Is that clear? Good. Before we begin our lesson for today, let us pray first. Put your hands together and let us pray. Father God, thank you for this wonderful day. We ask you, Father, to come with us today. Fill our hearts with joy, our minds with learning, our lesson with kindness, and above all, fill us with your love. Amen. Again, good morning. You do it. Good morning. Yes. Now we have rules for our online class. Marian, please listen. Focus the teacher na. Now we have rules for our online class. Marian, please listen. Focus the teacher na. First, be on time. It should be 15 minutes before the class begins. Second, be ready for the class. Prepare on pencil, notebook. Third, be respectful. You should listen. You should focus. It's not eat. You just wait for your max time. And have fun. Is that clear? Good. Now, we have first a story. Are you ready to listen? Good. The broad rabbit. In the kingdoms of Animalia, there are an energetic animals that like to play games with each other. Their names were Rabbit, Turtle, and Dog. Rabbit was the proudest of them. He likes to show off his running skills to his friends. One day, Rabbit challenged his friends in a race, and the animals agreed. Rabbit ran fast as he could, but he did not notice a small stone in his path, and suddenly he fell into a shallow pit. Duck finished the race first, and followed by the turtle, who placed second. And lastly, because of the incident, Rabbit came third. Now, what is the title of the story? rabbit, the turtle, the dog, bird. Who won the race? Yes, it's a duck. The duck won the race first. First. F-I-R-S-T. Again. F-I-R-S-T. Good job, Marian. Now, I want you to cut the picture. Do you have your picture there? Good. Mama, paki-assist ni Marian. Thank you. Sure, teacher. Hi, Sander. Hi. Maybe say to teacher. Hi, Sander. Say good morning, Sander. Good morning. Very good. Okay. Now, let us pray. First, I raise my hands like this. I fold them like this. I close my eyes and bow my head to pray. Dear Jesus, teach me day by day all I do and all I say. Make me gentle, kind, and good. Make me love you as I should. Amen. Good morning, Sander. Sander. Good morning. Good morning. How are you today, Sander? How are you? How are you? Are you happy? Happy? Sander, happy? Happy? Or sad? Are you happy or sad? Happy. Okay. Okay, very good. Now, before we proceed with our lesson, you must follow the classroom rules. Okay, first, you must sit properly. Listen to Teacher Christine Angela, and lastly, participate in every activity. Okay? Okay? Okay, Sander? Okay, now, Sander, do you still remember the story you have listened yesterday? The story about the proud rabbit? You still remember? Rabbit. The proud rabbit, Sander. Can you still remember the story? Okay. Do you want to hear it again? Do you want to hear it again? Yes. Oh, let's have story again. Do you want to listen to the story? Okay. Now, in the kingdom of Animalia, there are witty and energetic animals that likes to play games with each other. Their names were Rabbit, Turtle, and Duck. Rabbit was the proudest among them. He likes to show off his running skills to his friends. One day, Rabbit challenged his friends in a race, and the three animals agreed. Rabbit ran fast as he could that he did not notice a small stone in his path, and suddenly he fell into a shallow cliff. Duck finished the race first, and followed by the turtle, who placed second. And lastly, because of the incident, Rabbit came in third. Okay, now, Sander, teacher has some questions for you, okay? Okay, Louder, louder.
What's this?
Turtle, what else? Sino yung kasama niya?
Oh, last one. This one. How about this one? The white one. The white one with the wings. Okay.
Sino kasama? Si? Duck. Sino ang kasama ni Rabbit at ni Turtle? Si? Duck. Okay, next. Thunder, who won first? Sino ang nanalo sa contest? Sino nanalo? Who won first? Who won first? Was it the duck, the turtle, or the rabbit?
Oh, who's the first?
Who won first?
Okay. Oh, who won first though? This one
Who won first?
You tell the teacher. Okay. First.
Sander, you look at teacher.
Who's the first?
Okay. Who won first?
First is the who's that?
Duck. Very good. Okay. Let's check. Okay, very good. It was the duck who won first. Next. Who won second place? Sino nanalo second? Was it the duck, turtle, or rabbit?
Rabbit.
Again? Okay. Who won second? Turtle. Very good. Okay, let's check. Very good. And lastly, let's find out who won the third place. Third place.
Oh, who's on the third? Rabbit. Wow.
Okay, okay, let's check. Okay, very good. Now, in your worksheet, do you have your worksheet with you? Mommy, my worksheet?
Yes, Mom.
Okay, so, Sander, look at this thing of my picture. What can you see? Oh, it's that. What's this? What animal is this? Sino to?
What animal? That's it. Rabbit.
Rabbit, very good. Since Rabbit won the third place, let us help him to get his medal. Ha? Tulungan natin si Rabbit kunin ang medal niya, okay? Okay, Sander? Okay, now, you have to trace the broken line papunta sa third place na medal, okay? Okay, you may start now. Are you done? Yay, very good. Okay, next. Another picture, may nakita sa picture sa'yo. What can you see in the picture? What can you see? Ano nasa picture, Sander? Ano yung nasa picture?
Oh, what's that? You speak louder. What's that?
Tree. A tree. What else? What else can you see?
What else? What's this? You speak louder. Bee.
Bees. Very good. Ano pa?
I want this one off. Next. Beehive.
Hive. Okay. Now, can you tell me where are they going? O saan papunta ang bees? Saan papunta ang bees?
Where are they going to? Where are they going? Where are they going? The bees are going.
Where are they going?
They are going to the
Bee. Repeat after me. Bee. Hive. Listen. Place it in your mouth. Okay. away from the hive? Can you point it? Can you point it? I-point daw sa picture. Saan na?
Where point at it?
Sige na. You point. Sige na. Okay. Let's check. Okay, very good. Tama ang answer ni Sander.
Wow,
Very good. Okay, now, I have a new task for you, Sander. Do you have your worksheet with you? Mami na ang worksheet? Okay, now, you look at your worksheet, Sander. Can you name all the fruits in your worksheet?
Oh, what are those fruits? This one is apple.
Apple. Okay, next.
Orange.
Orange. Very good. Next one.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Okay, now all you have to do is to identify the third fruit in the row. What is the third fruit in the row? Tingnan ang worksheet.
So what's the third one? Point. Point to the picture. Third.
What's that?
Is
What fruit is that? Watermelon. Very good. Now, you cut and paste it inside the box. Mommy, please assist Sander.
yes po. Okay, you cut there. Sa line na. Wow. Okay. Oh. Okay, almost done. Iba. All right, okay.
Are you done, Sander?
Okay, almost done. Okay, show the picture. Show the picture.
Are you done? Come here to work. Sander, where are you? Okay, very good. Now, you already understand what third means. So this time, you are going to phrase the word third. But first, we shall spell the word third first, okay? How do we spell third? Okay, this is how you spell the word third. T-H. And there you spell with teachable letter Sige na. Okay, spell
Hello, Ma'am Jade. Okay, so for Ma'am, wala pong question po for, para kay Sir. Meron pong sinabi si Ma'am Pinoy na good job po daw kasi maganda yung sigla at maganda din po yung pagka-discuss. Ma'am Pinoy of Tumungan Elementary
The
School.
third is written as 3-R-D. Okay, did you get it, Sander? Okay, now,
Okay.
you are going to trace the word and symbol of third. Okay? Do you have your worksheet with you?
Okay.
Now, worksheet, Mami? Sige po.
Yes po. Okay. You trace.
Sander? Okay po.
And greetings din po from Ma'am Lizelle Binurugtan of 6th Babaw Elementary School.
Okay. See your work? Okay, very good. Okay, now, do you understand what's third now? Sander, do you understand? Okay, check. Very good. Check. Okay. Now, let's proceed to our next activity. Sander, let's proceed to our next activity. What can you see in the picture?
Well, what's the picture?
What can you see?
What's that?
This is banana. What else?
What else now? What's this?
Monkey. Very good. And
Monkeys.
three monkeys. Very good. Now, can you point the monkey that is third spot away from the banana? Can you point? On the screen? You have the picture with you. Where's the monkey? Okay, let's check your work. Okay, very good. Okay, next. For our next activity, do you have your worksheet with you, Sander? Mami na Okay po. So, let the learner trace and color the third shape in each number.
This one. Ito po, peach.
Apa.
The third one only have the third one.
The third shape in each number, Sander.
Third one. Okay. Okay, show the picture. Show the picture.
Okay. Are you done? And color the shape, Sander. Color. Color the third shape in each number.
Amazing, that's other way. Wow. Heart. Oh.
Sander. Mami, pakita si Sander. Okay po. Thank you.
Okay. Smiley.
Goodbye!
Bye, Tay.
Thank you po!
May tungkad, Tay. Kumusta na si Jake, ate? Pwede ko makahistorya kay Jake? Sige, Tay. Kung pwede, ipakiloudspeak ko sa phone, ha? Para makadulmog si Jake. Sige, Tay. Tabangan natin siya, Tay, ha? Mag-activity ta karon. Sige, Tay, pakiloudspeak ko, Tay. Para maminaw siya. Hello, Jake. Mayong buntag. Ay, buntag, teacher. Musta na ka, Jake? Okay lang, teacher. So, ato ang sugdan ang ato ang adlaw karon, Jake, sa pag-ampo. So, let's put ourselves in the holy presence of our dear Lord God. Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for the gift of life and the gift of friends. Amen. Okay, karon, Jake. Maminaw taog-tarong, ha? Sige, Jake. Tanawa ang panahon sa gawas, Jake. Kunsa ang panahon sa gawas? Init, teacher. Very good. Init ang panahon karon. Today is sunny day. Ngayon, Jake. So, karon, Jake, magbuhat ta og activity. So, bago ta magsugod, tamaan mo na dapat maminaw ka. Lingkod lang, dili magsikiat-kiat, ha? Tabangan ka sa imong ate sa pag-answer sa mga activity karong adlaw. Andam na ba ka? Andam na, teacher. Sige, Jake, tanawa ang picture na naa sa ilaw. Kung sa man ang naa diha sa ilaw, sa picture na nasa sulod. Mga star, teacher. Okay, mga star. Very good. Pila ka pong star, Jake? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unsay colors mga star na ay blue, red, ug yellow. Karong pila ka buka ang blue? Okay, very good, Jake. Maayo. Karong, Jake, atong tan-awo mga star. Sige, paklia ang page. Paklia, Jake. Dito sa pikas, ha. Tanawa ang mga picture. Okay, very good. So, sa Pikas page, makita nimo ang star. Karon mo ka na si teacher. Unsa na star ang naay pinakagamay na ihap. Sige daw, unsa man dito ang naay pinakagamay na ihap. Tanawa daw dito sa Pikas. Tanawa daw. Pinakagamay o ihap. Unsa man diya? Yellow, teacher. Pinakagamay, ha? Oh, putangan daw o check ang pinakagamay o ihap. Kung sa man itong pinakagamay o ihap? Yellow. Okay, tama. Color? Yellow. Sige, Dabi, i-check daw ang color yellow. Putangan daw na ito o check ang color yellow dito sa taas. Putangan o check ang color yellow. Very good. Ug ang kinadaghanan, butangan og X. So, unsa man na star ang nay pinakadaghan o ihap? Oh, teacher. So, tawa daw. Unsa may color? Very good. Color blue. So, butangan nato siya og X. Ayo, very good. Karon, Jake, nantaw na to diri ang mga numero. So, unsang numero ang sinugdanan, Jake? Ato na siyang isulat karon. Unsang sugod sa numero, Jake? 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, sunod. 1 o 2. Sige, atong isulat, Jake. Sige, i-trace na to ang number 0, 1, 2, o 3. Check. Iha pa daw, pila ka buo? 1, 2. Very good. Sunod, Jake. Tanawa ko sa ang sunod na number. Sige, i-trace. Iha pa pila? 1, 2, 3. Very good. 3. Okay. Muna, Jake. Sige, karon maminaw ta karon. Naay ihatag si ate mo na mga butang. So, natay baso, plato, o kutsara. Karon nato ang buhaton, i-arrange nato ang mga butang base sa ilahang kadagpunon. So, magsugod ka sa kinagamyan hantod sa kinadaghanan. So, sa may kinagamyan diya, Jake, ug ihap. Very good. Baso. Unsay sunod? Tanawa, unsay sunod? Patapinsa ng papel, B. Tapinsa ng papel pa, di mahungga. Sige, unsay sunod sa baso? So, may sunod na kinagamyan na niya, Jake. Tanawa, unsa man? Pila ka bukang plato, Jake? Why, teacher? Okay, so, okay, duha. So, musunod ang baang plato sa baso. Okay. Kanang imong gikunitan, Jake, kung saan na? Kutsara. Okay, very good. Kutsara. Pila ka po kutsara? Iya pa. 1, 2, 3. Okay, na ay tulo ka po kutsara. So, ito siyang ilatag, Jake. Okay. Sumuka na siya ang pag-arrange sa numero sa butang baso ang kinagamyan natin sa pinadaghanan. Okay. Karon adlaw, karon na atay activity. Karon na ay kay makita na hulagway. So, mula kita na hulagway. Rapid. Very good. O, ang iyahang balay. Very good. So, ito karon tabangan ang rabbit na muadto sa iyahang balay gamit ang mga numero. So, ato siyang tabangan karon atong gamitan ang numero gikan sa kinagamyan hangtod sa kinadak-an na numero. Okay, naakay guntingon na papel tira sa kinatumian sa imuhang worksheet. Ihatag puti, pakitabang ko sa iya hati, ha. Okay, so atong guntingon. Guntingon nimo ang mga papel. Huwag mo siya ibutang base sa iyahang sugod sa iyahang kinagamyan hangtod sa kinadak-an na numero. Mana, Jake? Sige daw, Jake. Tanawa daw ang mga numero. Okay, sa mga numero. 0, 1, 2, 3. Very good, Jake. Okay, karoon natin mga isda na sag. Okay, sa pikas papel, Jake, makita niyo dito ang isda na nasa fishbowl. Karoon mo na siyang guntingon base sa ilahang kadaghanon. So, magsugod siya sa kinagamyan nga ihap hangtod sa kinadaghang ihap. Okay, so ato siyang ipilit. Okay, very good. Mana, Jake? Mana, teacher? Okay, maayo. Karon, pakliya ang imuhang worksheet sa pikas page. Kung imuhang makita dira, okay, ang imuhang buluhaton, ikatulong buluhaton. So, ang nakita nimo diya ang mga bata na nagunit o numero. Karon, sama sa itong gibuhat, i-arrange na ito na sa kinagamyan hangtod sa kinadak-an. Sige daw, Jake. Isulat daw, Jake. So, ato siyang i-arrange sa mga number, ha? Sige, Jake. Okay, karon, Jake, humana na ta sa ato ang activity. Ato ang timan-an nga mag-practice kanunay sa pagsulat. Tabaw na ang sa paggunting. Tabangan nato siya tiha, dili nato siya pasagdan. Karon, Jake, isulat ang imuhang pangalan sa kinaunahang page. Okay, so, sunod adlaw na sad, maayong adlaw, ug daghang salamat, Jake.
All right. Congratulations, simulators. Have you enjoyed the demonstration, teachers? I hope so. And now we're going to give general observations, but before I'm going to give mine, I am encouraging everyone to join me in giving general observations. But please take note that we will focus on the process and not the content. Please feel free to post your observation in the comment area. Okay, so first observation, what's that? Stable internet connection is very vital for the success of an online teaching, right? And as you can see, there should be parents' participation because parents' participation is as equally as important with the learners when we talk about online and even offline. Okay. Moving visuals. Have you noticed with the moving visuals? It attracts attention to the learners. Okay. And have you noticed the challenges the teachers have met with these special learners? First, of course, there is a challenge on how to sustain focus and attention. And how are we going to control aggressive behavior or tantrums? How to deliver continually the teaching learning process, even if the learner is almost on his highest aggressive behavior. But congratulations to the teachers because behind those misbehaviors, still it was managed well and the teaching learning process went well. Okay? So for your comments, so congratulations, Ma'am Antoinette Verdera, ikaw na gyud ang pinakahawod sa sign language, unya artista pa gyud ni siya, no? Then congratulations also to Christine Angela Alfaro. As I have told you, you can do it. Okay, kasi Ma'am Angela almost mo, atras na unta siya. But we told her, kaya mo yan, and we are just around to help you. And yes, you did it, girl. Congrats. And to Ma'am Nympha Turifiel, it seems like wala kayo siya na-challenge no, kaya dili mo good siya, artista na ka ng video. Ang video dito is for the purpose of showing to the teachers how the printed module plus offline will be done. Or unsa man ang manitabo kung ingani, ma-picture out nato. But still, if you can notice the three simulators or the three demonstrations have perfectly shown the real scenarios during online teaching and even offline teaching. So, I hope ma-visualize na nato unsa ako ang trabaho toward August 24, guys. Let's just pray and hope we could successfully do our tasks. Okay? If you have comments, if you have observations, and if you have questions, please feel free to write in the comment section, and that will be printed by a certain team will look after that, and they will throw it here at the front end. Okay. So I believe even with a series of webinars now, still we are in a state of confusions and doubts. But before I will end, I would like to share to you this one magic word that I have learned during this pandemic time, and that's resilient. Believe that we are stronger than COVID-19. With the continuity of education beyond this pandemic, we are not only teaching academics, but we are teaching life. Together, we can do it. Simultaneously, let us touch our heart with our right palm and say, I am not alone, and I can do it. For the parents who are watching now, tap your child's shoulder and say, "Don't worry, son, you are not alone." Thank you for watching Mabuhay Spellers.
De Luna,
Present!
Herrera,
Present!
Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga lessons para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan. Handang isip, handa bukas. Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Alright, you have just seen the 3 simulations for SPED classes, specifically for a class with children with autism, a class for children with hearing impairment, and a class for children with intellectual disability who adopted blended modality, a mix of printed modular and online class, as their distance learning modality. Congrats to our simulators, Ma'am Christine Angela Alfaro, Ma'am Antoinette Verdera, and Ma'am Nimpa I. Toripiel, who are all SPED teachers of Buhangin Central Elementary School. Also, congrats to Ma'am Cherry P. Kanda, our resource speaker and class observer for today. However, Mamimin, ako'y pangutan na gamay.
Yes.
Because most schools will be adopting modular modality. What else can we offer, ma'am, if ever magka-problema or magkaroon ng challenge si mama or si papa in assisting their child? What other solutions can we offer?
Okay? It is very understandable if parents will find the situation challenging, especially when they start supervising the child or children during the learning process, as some of them are not completely trained to teach, unlike us teachers, who have taken up 4 years in college to study the ropes of being a teacher. We have to recognize this, and in our end, we have to make sure to provide support to them, especially instructional means of support. Aside from the DepEd self-learning modules, we can also provide other learning resources such as teacher-made learning materials, instructional videos, and audio files. We can provide this by saving it in a CD or a DVD. Another means is by creating class group chats in which parents can directly communicate with the class advisor when there are areas that they need assistance and clarifications. Another purpose for the class group chats is that teachers can also easily upload other learning resources and instructional videos in it where parents can download and utilize them. Hopefully, with this assistance, we can help lighten the parents' load.
All right, there you go. You heard it from our training manager. Aside from distributing the modules, there are other ways in which we can give instructional assistance to our parents and learners, even if we are not there physically to guide and help them. All right, this morning is fruitful indeed. This time we will be giving the certificates of commendation for our resource speakers and simulators. So we have 3 simulators, and then we also have 1 resource speaker for today. So certificate of recognition is awarded to for sharing her expertise as LDM simulator during the conduct of Buhangin District Training on Learning Management System on August 6, 2020 at Buhangin District, Davao City, Philippines. Given the 6th day of August 2020, signed by our Public School District Supervisor of Buhangin District, Dr. Arlinor T. Abelardo. Certificate of recognition is given to Ma'am Christine Angela B. Alfaro, Ma'am Antoinette Verdera, Ma'am Nimpa I. Toripiel, and of course to Ma'am Cherry P. Kanda. So all our simulators and resource speakers, congrats and a big salute to all of you. So this time, all attendants are in. Nakapag-attendance na ba lahat? Because take note, if you don't have any attendance from day 1 until day 5, also your evaluations, you won't receive your certificate. So this time, I think all attendants are in for our morning session of our Buhangin District Training on LMS Day 4. And we already have our top 5 early birds for our watch advocates who are going to win 50 passes load and a certificate of recognition. So these are our 5 early birds today for our attendance. We have number 1, we have Ma'am Lideline M. Labiste from Acacia Elementary School. Number 2, we have John M. Maligmat from Acacia Elementary School. Our third early bird is Ma'am Claire B. Busca from Dumanas Elementary School. And our fourth early bird, we have Ma'am Maricor O. Magtuba from Calyawa Elementary School. And number 5, our fifth early bird, we have Ma'am Leia Evangelista Rivera from P.S. Carriedo Elementary School. All right, congratulations, teachers, for being our top 5 early birds for our morning session. And of course, they are going to receive 50 pesos load, ma'am.
Yes, and at the same time, they are going to receive their certificate. And to claim your prize, contact Ma'am Juliet L. Ando. The number is 0910-181-9958. Again, 0910-181-9958.
So take note, please contact Ma'am Juliet or else mini amo claim sa inyong load.
Okay.
All right, this time to read the certificate of recognition is awarded to, given this 6th day of August 2020 at Buhangin District, Barangay Buhangin, Davao City, Philippines, signed by our District Watch Coordinator, Ma'am Juliet L. Ando, Watch Coordinating Principal, Ma'am Maria Ligaya R. Romero, and of course our Public School District Supervisor, Dr. Arlinor T. Apilato. Certificate of recognition is awarded to Ma'am Lideline M. Labiste. Another one, certificate of recognition is given to Sir John, Ma'am John M. Maligmat. Certificate of recognition is given to Ma'am Claire B. Busca. Another certificate of recognition is given to Ma'am Maricor O. Magtuba. And lastly, we have another certificate of recognition for Ma'am Leia Evangelista Rivera. Once again, congratulations for our top 5 early birds. Also, ma'am, we have some responses here from our Facebook Live, mga comments and shout-outs for our simulators and our resource speaker here. So we have from Sir Henry A. Trangia. Di lang 2 thumbs up, 4 thumbs up yun. Thank you so much, sir. And congrats to our simulators and resource speaker. Also, we have from Sir Nor Hamid. Galing nga gid ani mga ni Ma'am Angela. Oy, congrats, ma'am. Murag ikaw na gid, ma'am. Watching from Mars. Maong una-una na mi diri kay gihawod naman nimo. All right, and also we have from Ma'am Arlene Hermosilia Abaco. Good morning, watching from Pilar P. Rodriguez Integrated School. And napo diri kay Ma'am Ems Albalito of Tiawad. Virtual kiss and virtual high five. So once again, congrats to our resource speakers and simulators. Dungagan nato na kay giganahan gid sila sa performance sa atong simulators. We have shout out from Ma'am Eileen Escabilia. Shout out sa akong mga hawod na friends, si Sir Noor, si Ma'am Christine. Lahi ra jud kaayo sila and proud kay si Ma'am Eileen sa inyo ha. And another one here from Mary Jel Serenio Ampere. Our congratulations to Ma'am Christine Angela, si Ma'am Antoinette Verdera, and of course kay Ma'am Nympha Turpia. Job well done from Kabantian ES Spedders. All right, once again, good job. Congrats to our simulators and to our resource speaker. So this time, we would also like to recognize our training management team, of course, headed by our Public School District Supervisor, Dr. Arlinor T. Abelardo, our overall training manager, Ma'am Maria Ligaya R. Romero, and our training managers for the 5 days. On Monday, we have Ma'am Liza Ann T. Ebron. For Tuesday, we have Ma'am Judy May C. Omapoy. Yesterday, Wednesday, we have Sir Florendo U. Jacinto. And today, my training manager here, Ma'am Mary Germaine B. Alberto. And for tomorrow, we have Ma'am Corazon G. Cabales. And of course, our head for our EdTech unit, big salute to Sir Rickmar C. Simpol. So once again, thank you so much and good job to our training management team. If it weren't for them, this wouldn't be made possible.
Okay, we are going to read the technical working group of this 5-day webinar of LMS. Florendo Jacinto, Chair Studio Preparation. Edwin Alcoseba, Marlon Boludo, Rudel C. Labuno, Florencio M. Gonzalez, Carlos C. Suarez Jr., Then Maria Ligaya Aromero, Chair Program Preparation. The members are the following. The co-chair first, Cherry P. Kanda, and the members, Evelyn C. Albarico, Janice Calago, Joan C. Sagi, Mia Rose S. Apada, Emily Sonny De Leon, Joy O. Balan, Giancarlo Eonzo, Alvin D. Sahiri, Eric Jan P. Ferolino, Desiree P. Junsai, Gemma B. Canyal, Juliet L. Ando, Dena B. Clapano, Glenna Rose O. Batausa, Susan A. Huario, Josephine G. Urbano, Genia Z. Ginyo, and Rosa May S. Torsende.
Alright, by the way, meron tayong watcher from Eastern Samar. Okay, not only from Davao City. We are reaching national level na ba ito, ma'am? Alright. So we have Sir Regel Morales. Thank you so much, sir, for watching. And keep on tuning support, sir. So this time, we will continue with our technical working group. We have our Buhangin District EdTech Unit, our chair, Sir Rick Marcy Singcol. We also have Sir Edgar Manriquez, Sir Norhamid Mamonas, Sir Mike Libadisos, Ma'am Michi Campomanes, Ma'am Irene May Leones, Ma'am Nympha Torifiel, Ma'am Lani Gupiteo, and Ma'am Dananais A. Balanza. Now for our Buhangin District Music Team, effort na kami sila kay live gid ang ilang
Yes,
pagkanta.
that's true.
Di ba, ma'am? Very beautiful voice and very beautiful playing of music instruments. We have Sir Edgar B. Ducusin, Ma'am Elaine May P. Samson, Sir Paulo C. Albinto, Ma'am Arlen Joy Anggalan, and Sir Albert Lumpas. Now for our resource persons here. Since day one, thank you so much, ma'am and sir. Sir Janito O. Galan, Ma'am Cherry P. Kanda, Sir Rick Marcincol, Ma'am Dana Nice A. Balanza, Sir Edgar Manriquez, Ma'am Adelina Lozarito, Ma'am Nanette Bagolos, Ma'am Marieta San Pascual, Ma'am Emily Sonny De Leon, Sir Paulo Galindo, Sir Raymond Pedregosa, and Sir Carlos C. Suarez Jr. And for our class observers, also a big salute for them. We have Ma'am Fez Santillan, Ma'am Cherry Kanda, and of course, Ma'am Marites Suniel. And let me reiterate our simulators and demonstrators. Since day one, a big props and a big salute for them. We have Sir Edgar T. Samson Jr. We also have Ma'am Paulo C. Albinto, Ma'am Antoinette Berdera. We also have Ma'am Christine Angela B. Alfaro, Ma'am Nympha I. Torifiel, Ma'am Sir Manuel Faustino Maquinano Jr. All right, and another shout out. Wait lang po. Okay. We have, all right, okay. We have from Sir Vincent J. Garcia. Sir, thank you so much for tuning in. He said hello, my friend Principal Ma'am Mimi. Thank you so much, sir.
Hi, thank you. Thank you, sir, for watching us.
Thank you so much, sir, for tuning in and continuing for our team. All right, for our moderators, last Monday we have Ma'am Louie Jane P. Malaya. Last Tuesday, Rosemary B. Martinez. Yesterday we have Ma'am Riza Merto. And today yours truly, Robert Order Espani. And for tomorrow we have Ma'am Marife Maynabay. And this time we will be giving the certificates. We're done giving the certificates for our
Yes, we have done
early
it already.
birds.
Another shout out, sir.
Another
Can you
shout
read that
out.
one?
Dagan gid nagatanaw sa tuwa karon. I think we are going to reach 560 viewers, and of course, nilampas naman sa Davao City, kinay from Eastern Samar. Yes, ma'am, nothing from Eastern Samar. Watching from Eastern Samar. Thank you so much for watching. And more from here, we have from Ma'am Idel Estorba Lebadisos. Good morning, watching from TV Fernandez Elementary School. We also have from Sir Arnold Ligara Cuevas. Good morning from T.Awal Echeverria Elementary School. And another shout out from Sir William Bernales. Shout out for Sir Waro and Ma'am Jermaine. Thank you so much, Sir William.
Thank you, Sir William.
Nag-respond si Sir Vince.
Hello, Sir Vince. Thank you. Anong response ni Sir Vince?
Asa daw ang atong face mask?
Sir Vince, later we are going to after the live here, we are going to use our face mask
Promise po, sir, we will use our face
Promise, we
mask
are
this
going to
afternoon po.
use afterwards.
All right, let's continue with our shout outs here. Another one from Joy Obiado Balan. Go, Ma'am Nimpa. All right, congrats to Ma'am Nimpa. We have from Ma'am Joanne Ontoy Pedugin. Good morning, watching from Cabantian Elementary School. And we also have from Ma'am Jennifer Fuentes Dulzura. Good morning, watching from Tiawat Echeverria Elementary School. Dagan kitag mga shout outs diri.
Yes.
We also have from our watch coordinator from Ma'am Juliet Andos. Shout out to all simulators. Ang galing-galing ninyong lahat. Congrats! Congrats!
Yes, congratulations to all of us.
Yes.
Napatadiri from Mary Jill Sereni Ampere. Our congratulations to Ma'am Christine Angela Balino Alparo and Ma'am Antoinette Caldera. Job well done from Cabantian Elementary School. All right. So, what time is we have? We are now in 11:35, and I'd like to again congrats our winners for our top 5 early birds, and don't forget this afternoon we will still be having our top 5 early birds for our watch advocates. So, do make sure to tune in this afternoon again so that you can be one of the top 5s. So, for the winners of our watch and our simulators, I think you should contact Ma'am Juliet to claim your prize. And for this time, I think we're about to end our morning session. Tama ba, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. So, but don't forget to tune back in later this afternoon for our afternoon session. Balik po kayo. What time should our teachers tune back in this afternoon, ma'am?
They can catch up us again for our Buhangin District Training on LMS Day 4 later at 1:30 p.m.
All right, just to remind you again, so to repeat, we will be starting at 1:30 p.m. and we will be having another batch of top 5 early birds for our watch advocates for this afternoon session. Anyway, right now, let's take a short break and enjoy our lunch. So see you again later for this afternoon session. See you.
De Luna,
Present!
Herrera,
Present!
Valera,
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga lessons para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip,